Hello, my beautiful fragrance family. Dustin here, fragrance fan. Go ahead and be a solid and click that like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification, and I'm just going to keep on bringing you guys these budget-friendly fragrance reviews, that 40-ish and under dollar range, and most of these are way less than that. A good number of these you can find at your local rack stores, and this one today is by no means a new release, but it is at the rack stores all the time, and a little bit of like a frag rant. I don't care if it's a new or an old fragrance. If I have it, I'm probably going to review the thing. Not all of them, but most of them. And if it's at the rack stores, I'm probably going to review them things. I got a couple people, like I review a 2023 release and they're like, bro, this thing's been out for a while. Review something new. Like, I don't care if it's been out for a while. I just want to review fragrances because I love fragrances. So I want to talk about them. All right, enough about my little frag rant. Let's talk about Kenneth Cold Blue. So first about the presentation, love the color of this bottle. Going from that dark blue to light, I just think it's pretty. The light metallic blue atomizer cap, I think it looks great. Super light, doesn't click into place, super weak atomizer, so that stinks. But we'll talk about if the fragrance stinks or not. So basically this is kind of like their take on Versace Man Eau Fraiche. The main differences that I get between the two is Versace Man Eau Fraiche is a bit sharper, more piercing, and has a heavier woody edge. Whereas this has more of a floral edge. It's very bright and it has all the citruses, but the citruses do not have that zest or that zing or that bite or that extra crispiness, that sharp and piercing. It doesn't have any of that. I think the florals, specifically what I get, the white florals, kind of tones that down, keeps it more mild, muted, and more round, if you will. There's also a decent dose of some of that warm, soft cedar in the base of this thing, and it has an aquatic nature, obviously. Well, not obviously, but it does. It has an aquatic nature to this thing. So it is a summer, daytime, casual, sporty, and I think more appropriate for the gym than Versace Man Eau Fraiche because it's not as sharp or as piercing. You can kind of spray a little heavy with this thing because it doesn't project very well and it doesn't last very long. I say that, but it's not the worst in the projection and it's not the worst in longevity. It's a small, like, it's not an arm's length, it's like a half arm's length. And it's about a 4-hour fragrance, 3 to 4 hours. To be fair, after about an hour and a half, it dies way back. But that makes it really appropriate for the gym. And I think that fragrances that don't perform the best definitely have their place. They definitely do. Because I don't necessarily want to smell like my gym fragrance when I'm done with the gym. And I want to go, like, if I'm doing something later that day, I might want to wear something a little bit more classy or something. So that's a good thing. It's very appropriate for the gym. So as far as the scent profile alone, kind of explain what it smells like, being a smooth, citrusy, floral, aquatic, woody fragrance. Does it smell good with that combination? I would say yes. I would say it's timeless. I'll give it a 5.5 on my scale. If the performance was at the average to the stronger than average side, like 6-hour fragrance, I would easily say this is a 6 out of 10. As far as scent profile, I think it's a little bit better than your average smelling fragrance. Now, this is not unique. It's not breaking the mold by any means. It's been out for a while. I just, me personally, like the way that it smells. I like this scent profile. Mont Blanc Star Walker, the bamboo take on Versace Man Eau Fraiche, Azzaro Chrome Sport, the sharper side, the zestier side of Versace Man Eau Fraiche. I like this scent profile, especially here in Florida in the hot summer, in the hot sun. I like fresh fragrances that don't have a lot of sweetness when it comes to the extreme high heat. I think these are more appropriate than your like Invictus and stuff like that. So that's why I give it a decent rating. I like this scent profile. Just me personally, super inoffensive. And if somebody smells you, there's a good chance you'll get some compliments with it. But don't be afraid to spray a little heavy, right? So any age range can enjoy this, even though this has been out for a little bit and it's, you know, this kind of scent profile is going towards like the classic side now. I still say this is more youthful than it is mature. There's nothing serious going on here, but it's so inoffensive. It's so inoffensive. There's a very slim chance that somebody's going to say that it stinks. I can see people not liking it, but saying that it stinks, that's a stretch. So, easy, uplifting, inoffensive, fresh, summertime, almost a saltiness to this thing. There's almost a little bit of salt coming from somewhere, and the dry woods, citrus, smooth florals just make this so awesome for the summer. I think 5.5 out of 10 just by the smell alone. It's a 6, which is good on my scale. Not a gem, not amazing, but it's good. It's pretty darn good smelling. So if you see this in the wild for 20 bucks for 1.7 ounce, you can definitely do worse. Is there better options for that same price? Kinda, yeah. For this scent profile, the only other one I would say is Mont Blanc Starwalker, but I like them both. I'm gonna wear them both, and that's my final thoughts on Kenneth Cole Blue. You guys have this thing? Let me know what you think about it. With that, I'm out. Y'all be blessed. Take care of yourself always, and until next time.